side as well.
Don't forget to greet. Greet and introduce yourselves.
Yeah.
After they introduce. Kelvin Truck. Want that picture and send to Shanghai.
Now let's all welcome the officials for the tie between Philippines and Indonesia. Please proceed to court 3.
Kelvin Truck.
Let's welcome our officials for the tie between Singapore and Milan. Starting off with Doni Manik, Indonesia. Kelvindra Selvara, Malaysia.
Sorry, guy, man. The last guy on the right.
Rodan Bakulan, Philippines.
Blur guy. He looks like constantly blur, man.
Irvine Igar,
That time
Indonesia.
he raised up the thing, right?
Halfway on,
No,
right?
it's like he put the wrong one. Then
Yedidas Almeida,
he said,
Philippines.
He asked again, right?
he asked again, after that, the guy, he sure.
And Carlito Agayin, Philippines.
The guy, next to this guy, third from the left, he's the one that gave Fuji the corner stroke.
Now here are the officials for the tie between Philippines and Indonesia. Mo Min Ho, Singapore. Raymond Tan, Singapore. Muhammad Kamal Octavia of Indonesia. Linus Chick, Singapore. Richard Espinola, Philippines. And Francis Gan of Malaysia. Thank you. Thank you, officials.
Let us now request all the players before one, please.
Oh, nice.
Hey, brought a flag.
They were not right, I think.
Yeah.
Once again, let's welcome the players in court one from Singapore. Let's start with Pee Leon. Sneha, Singapore. Samuel Pan. And here are the players from Milan. Chatuporn, New York.
Jeremiah Arivalo, and Robert Garcia. Now representing Indonesia, the silver four, Agung Wilat. Kapur Yulia and Satya Laksa. Thank you so much.
Ladies players, you have the seat.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are at 30th Southeast Asian Games squash event. This is a mixed team event between Singapore and Thailand. We are your commentators for today. My name is Mantong Chua.
And I am Aaron Liang. We are both from Team Singapore, and we will be your commentators for today. In this first tie, we have Chatuporn from Thailand versus Timothy Leong from Singapore. And this is going to be a very interesting match. You see the players warming up here, and we're about to kick off soon.
So Chatuporn, also known as Dream of Squash.
Find him on Instagram, Dream of Squash.
He looks more like a model than a squash player, don't you think so?
Yeah, what a dreamer, man. And we have Timmy Tiong on the left here from Singapore. At It's Timmy with 5 Ys on Instagram.
He's also known as a Singapore Hawk.
Yeah, what a Hawk smash, yeah.
Alright, so they are just warming the ball up. 2 minutes on each side, getting ready for their games today. What do you think? What are your predictions for today, Aaron?
I gotta say, 3 love to Timothy Leong. He's in very good form, and he's known for his fast hands and his dives, you know. So I don't know whether Chatuporn can handle that, but you never know. You never know, man.
Yeah, as we know from his name, he's a dreamer. And he may be a doer. So if he's a dreamer and a doer, he can probably take maybe the game away from Timothy, don't you think so?
Yeah, you know, you never know. If Timmy's not on his game today and Chatuporn is all about that dream, he might just take the game. Or maybe, you know, squeeze another. You never know.
Timothy just smashing the ball away. Hawk smashing his way into the game.
Oh, you see Chatuporn here with a very traditional swing, whereas Timothy is very flowy and more modernized swing here. Well, you say Chatuporn's upper body is pretty much like a model's.
Yeah, he's pretty lean figure, pretty muscular. I think they hit the gym pretty often, don't you think so?
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, shout out to Kojiro Tan.
So it's half time and they're just swapping sides, warming up. So let's go back to yesterday's game. Singapore beat Indonesia 3-love.
Yep. That was a pretty good win, solid win for Singapore, and it puts us at the top of the table now along with Philippines.
Oh, that's good. So if we win today, will we be in the finals?
Yes, if we win today, we'll be playing the gold medal match against Philippines tomorrow if they pull through today against Indonesia.
So are you confident of the win tomorrow, Aaron?
I have no idea, but I believe in my teammates, because they'll be up against the silver medalist Robert Garcia and Jamaica Arribado. So that's definitely going to be a challenge there. But I trust my teammates, and I believe that they can pull through.
Definitely Samuel will be looking to take his revenge against Robert Garcia.
For sure. Yeah, he's probably going to go all out. I think he has a good shot, a better shot in this sense, because Robert's probably not very fresh anymore. He had to go through a really tough singles matches of like countless 5-setters, and yeah, actually he only played one 5-setter, sorry.
So but all the sets are pretty intense, and it must have taken a toll on him physically and mentally.
Yeah, exactly. Even his 3-love game with Samuel in the first round, the quarterfinals, it was already 54 minutes for a 3-love, and the next day he had a 5-set with Darren Rahu, which went over an hour. Yeah, it really takes a toll on the body, and not to forget the finals, which was almost an hour as well, for a 4-gamer. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty intense, I say, and I think Robert is very fatigued.
Alright, so let's hope for the best for Team Singapore today and tomorrow. So now the players are going out for a short break before they start their match. And once again, we are live here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games mixed team event for squash.
Well, you see over there the Singapore president, squash president, Mr. Patrick Teo, Mr. Marigold.
Yeah, he's just coming here to support the team, and as well as representing SSRA, Singapore Squash Racket Association, in giving out some of the prizes during the victory ceremony, which is quite good. Yeah. So now we kick off. Chatuporn is going to serve for the game. What do you think Chatuporn's strategy will be going into this match?
I think Chatuporn will first just try to test the water first and see what Timothy's going to do, and from there he'll formulate the game plan. But I see him playing more of a fast-paced game, trying to hit the ball hard and keeping Timothy on his toes,
What about Timothy? Do you think he'll go for his attacks right away?
I think he'll try to feel around first, but we can definitely expect a 1 or 2 extravagant shots from Timothy.
Do you think we'll see a Hulk smash over here?
For sure. You want to see a roller?
I would definitely want to see a roller and a pancake.
Error from Chatuporn. Maybe he's feeling the pressure of the Hulk.
Maybe he's dreaming too much about the Hulk. Not really playing.
Good exchanges at the front and a nice drop. Well, you see that drop, the opportunity to play that drop was set up by that nice drive that he played, the tight nice drive that went in the center and gave Chatuporn the chance to hit that nice tight drop. Good boast. That 2-all boast. Again.
Just like the other match between Robert and
Adin,
yeah. Works pretty well on this court. See Chatuporn really hitting the balls hard, using his muscles to good use.
Yeah, they're not all for show, I guess. Getting good pace on the drives over there.
How old do you think Chatuporn is?
He looks old as 24.
You sure?
Yeah.
But I know his real age.
What is it?
He's 33.
No way.
But apparently half of the Thailand team is gonna retire after these SEA Games.
Yeah.
And they are like, I think most of them are above 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm even aware of a player being 50 years old in the team. Nice long rallies over here. Both players trying to feel themselves out. But I think Timothy is trying to pin him to the back and get used to the court first before trying anything extravagant.
Timothy's looking very comfortable. Quite relaxed, taking control of the T area, which is the most important position to be at on the squash court. Putting his back corners, the balls into the back corners very well. And Chatuporn has to find a way out of this.
Nice skid balls from Tiong over there. Well, you know that skid balls is really unpredictable, and you never know the bounce actually. The bounce goes anywhere and everywhere.
Oh.
Nice 2-all. Nice
3-wall.
roller.
A 3-wall boost from Timothy Leong catches the nick.
Roller.
Dodo. Another 3-wall boost, almost catching the nick again. But Chatuporn is well aware of Timothy's dangerous shots.
Oh, Tiong getting that straight drive in. Perfect. Second bounce. Did.
Chatuporn's looking really tired now.
Yeah. Do you think all those muscles are weighing him down?
Maybe it's too much of strength conditioning. Maybe more strength than conditioning.
I think he's been spamming those hypertrophy.
Yeah. Looks like it. But he's really explosive off the tee.
He's definitely getting exhausted. You can see his body structure and his body movement getting slow and a bit more sluggish over there. He hasn't been mahiing hard enough, and mahiing means in Maori means work, courtesy of Paul Cole.
He's probably mahing more in the gym than in the squash court, maybe.
Possibly. Well, you can't blame them because they are part-time players like most of us here. But yeah, it's good to see them coming and competing in this tournament, and keeping the Southeast Asian squash alive.
Chatuporn's getting controlled at the back corners.
Definitely getting exhausted.
And Timothy wins the first game comfortably 11-3. Do you think we have a change of game strategy by Chatuporn?
Yeah, probably see him slowing down the game a bit more, trying to get buy more time on the tee and composing himself over there. And there you see Singapore women's #1, Aoyong Wayan, who is going to be resting today, getting ready for a big match coming up tomorrow.
And we see our Instagram model over there, Sherilyn Young in the cap, just hiding her face from the crowd.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be recognized, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's the 35 seconds model from the Team Singapore contingent during the opening ceremony, right?
Yeah, even just now when she said when she was buying food, people wanted to take selfies with her.
Good to know, good to know.
at the top there, you see Zainal Abidin. Oh wait, sorry.
Wrong person.
You see Calvin Trow over there, thinking about all his referee decisions, having deep thought.
Deep thoughts. 4 days. Timothy Leong kicks off the second game for the first tie here. Immediately we see Chatuporn trying to lengthen the rally, playing more straight drives, hitting his back corners better, and then finishing with a straight volley drop shot.
Ooh.
But Timothy gets his back.
Surprisingly, I see Chatuporn still keeping up that pace that he had in the first game. He doesn't seem to be slowing down at all, and I don't think that's part of his game plan right now.
Why do you think both of them are raising their hands? It's like they are dancing in a concert.
You know, it's disco time.
Is it really? I think Timothy thought his ball was double. But they just played on anyway. So, one love to Timothy.
Chatuporn trying to be too clinical with that shot and only finding the tin there. Good recovery from Timothy, using the height to draw Chatuporn off the tee and dominating it again. Oh, going for the... Oh, he gets it.
The 3-wall bows again. Is that his signature shot, Aaron?
I assume that would be in this game. He really likes those pancakes.
But it wasn't as flat as I thought it would.
Yeah, maybe he wants it a bit more fluffier.
Just a bit fluffier for Chatuporn. The first 3 points has been rather lengthy as compared to the previous game. Perhaps Chatuporn's game, change the strategy will start working out.
I think Timothy's playing a backcourt game.
Yeah, probably just trying to control the tee. Get Chatuporn a little bit more fatigue before he start putting in the rollers.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, just when I said.
The work's been put in.
Yeah. Mahi has been done by Chatuporn.
Shout out to Matt Mahi Man at Jerome Ao. Mahi boy.
Oh.
Chatuporn going for the fly swat nick over there. Unable to get that in over there.
Must be really getting tired, not being able to put a simple shot in, a loose shot into the front.
Yeah, it's definitely the fatigue, and you know, when you're so tired, your judgment is all off.
His movement is looking a little bit labored. But he's still hitting it hard. Oh, another mistake.
He's really getting fatigued here, and It's causing him to make a lot of unforced errors.
And he slaps his pretty face with his racket. Must be really disappointed with himself. Another mistake again.
Chatuporn looks pretty dejected over there. Well, I'm aware that Chatuporn had a pretty good game in the Singapore Open with our junior, our up-and-coming boys under 19 number 1, Edward Teng. He had a good 5 set over there.
I thought he was number 2. Under 19 number 2.
Apologies, yeah, he's our under 19 number 2.
Yeah, he had a pretty good game. And Chatuporn was saying like, we have so many juniors who are left-handers, which is quite rare. Yeah, especially in the game of squash. We see here we have 2 right-handers, and most of the players, I would say 80% of the players in the SEA Games are right-handers, or probably 90%.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we have like 70% left-handers in Singapore for the juniors.
Do you think left-handers stand a better advantage when they play against right-handers?
Yeah, I do. I actually think left-handers generally and naturally have better hands than right-handers, and they are able to pressure right-handers much more than a normal other right-hander.
Is it due to like the lack of competition exposure against left-handers, or is it just they are naturally much better?
Yeah, I would think so, because you don't really get to play a left-hander all the time, and they are a bit trickier, I would say, because they hit much harder on your backhand, and it's not very easy to read them at times as well. Whereas these left-handers always play right-handers, so they always have an advantage. But I am aware that left-handers suffer against other left-handers. They find it difficult.
They probably, because they don't play each other much, yeah? So Timothy Leong takes the second game of the first tie in the mixed team event at the 30th Southeast Asian Games squash event.
So in the other court, we have Indonesia versus Philippines. So what do you think it's going to be?
I think Philippines will probably take the game. Silver medalist Robert Garcia is playing. Warmup, who is the quarterfinalist of the singles event, is also playing. And Jamaica. Yeah, I know. Both, as in Philippines have a very strong team, and the Indonesian team is probably fatigued from their match yesterday against our team. And let's see. But I hope it goes to maybe a 5 game for all 3 matches, so we get a better chance tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely the Philippines team are going to be a bit more fatigued coming into this mixed team, whereas the Indonesian team might be slightly less fatigued, but you never know, you know. Robert never fails to surprise me.
Yeah, he's the Filipino phantom.
Mercurial Maverick. Rubber Band Man.
So the players are back on court. Starting off the third set. Level in the third set.
Chatuporn making the error again. Lots of unforced errors from him in this match, but I think it's contributed due to the fatigue and the work that Timothy has put in. Just by simply controlling him at the tee, he's running twice as much.
Hi, we are back live here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games squash event. Mixed team round robin between Singapore and Thailand. Second tie, Sneha Sivakuma against Tudor from Thailand, known as Pongcare. So Pongcare looks really happy here. Maybe no pressure.
No pressure at all. I think she's just gonna go in, enjoy the match, maybe take a selfie before they start.
Let me take a selfie. Oh no, she didn't. So we're gonna kick off here.
Any score predictions for this match?
I think it'll be 3-love to Tudor. The Thai players really like to hit hard, don't they?
Yep.
Sorry, 3-love to Sneha. A slip of my mouth there.
Slip off the tongue, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. So Tudor to serve. Immediately too wide a serve from Tudor. And there was no way Sneha could hit that shot.
The ball's in the danger zone, eh?
Yeah.
Sneha probably looking forward to playing this match after playing the singles event and not getting any luck there. But yeah, she's probably elated to be back on this court, and she's gonna probably look forward to the next few matches.
Yeah, this is her first tournament after her A-levels, which took quite a toll on her, both physically and mentally. So she must be really exhausted from those hours, long hours of studying, and really glad to be able to come back and play, especially when her first event is the SEA Games.
Yeah, for sure. I think she's really enjoying herself out there, trying to feel around the court, play all those winners.
Some great punching there by Sneha. Good drop and cross-court combo. Looks like a pretty straightforward game here.
Yeah, 6-love up, and you think she's gonna go for the bagel?
Well, if Tudor doesn't do anything right here, she may get bagel.
Sneha ducking over there, trying to prevent a hit shot.
It's surprising that the Thailand number ones aren't playing in this match.
Yeah, he's pretty exhausted from yesterday's match he had with David William Pelino from Philippines, where they had a epic 3-2 games, and Puis Punsri from Thailand really had a mega match over there. Probably exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh, Sneha makes the error.
1 point to Tudor.
No bagels and coffee.
Will we see a comeback?
Maybe. Probably a let. Yep.
You're on a roll, mate. You're getting all the decisions right.
I'm on a roll, man. Serve out. Trying to get that lob serve over there, but going a bit high.
Nice. Straight. Volley drop there from Sneha. Wins her the point. Wins her game point. 9 game points.
Oh, both players taking turns to serve out. I think they're going for a serve out fiesta. And Sneha with that super backhand. Powerful. Power.
And a comfortable first set win for
You see the Singapore coach over there, Vivian Ramanan, giving advice to Sneha. Looks pretty relaxed and comfortable. You see the Singapore physiotherapist behind, Joey, who seems to be having a wonderful time with the handphone.
Yeah, maybe just there's no pressure in this match, so probably quite comfortable and just supporting on the sideline.
You see my mom over there too.
So Benson Xiao, general manager, and the rest of the team. Sneha's back on court first, ready to rock and roll. Sneha's pretty powerful for a girl, isn't she?
Yeah, she has a massive backswing and really powerful drive. Must be that creatine.
What is creatine, Aaron?
Mahi magic.
Oh, Mahi Magic. Is creatine a supplement?
Technically yes, but it's found in red meat as well.
Do you take those as well?
Definitely not.
No?
You really see the Thai players really like to go for that 3-wall bows,
And a
Nice.
straight cue from Sneha.
clinching the nick over there.
Great volley drop shot. Tuzo unable to pick that ball up. Oh, and a straight volley kill nick from Tudor. Wins her her first point in the set.
Do you think Sneha could have picked that shot up actually?
Yeah, but I think she wasn't really aware.
Yeah, not ready I guess.
And from Tudor. Realized how grave a mistake that was. Do you think the Thai players get a lot of massage over there? Since
For sure. I'm pretty sure they go for massage every single day. That's why they're always so happy and smiley.
yeah, oh, what Thailand is called the land of smiles, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely because their massage is definitely the cheapest and the best. See the 3 elbows again.
Pongcare looks like she has no answer for this.
What would you tell her to do better?
Firstly, I would just stop hitting those errors. Maybe keep the lengthen the rallies a little more. And probably that may start working in her favor, as Sneha doesn't like.
But movement, that is something else.
Do you know Sneha's squash idol?
Not exactly actually, but I know she likes Ranim Awalidi.
Everyone loves Ranim, right?
Yeah, sick hands and really slick on court.
Sick and slick. What a combo.
What a combo. And she uses the same racket as her, so she likes to hit those nicks, you know.
Here we see Robert Arfan, the tournament director, looking a lot like Tony Stark. Fancy yellow socks he got there, man.
Yeah, he's also the World Championship referee.
Yeah. Heard he got some controversial decisions there over between Liu Ao and Abu Alga's match.
Yeah, that's a story for another day, man.
Yeah, we won't delve into that.
You see Lewis over there. Viewers, guess his age. The guy in yellow, standing up.
Is he the coach or the physio?
You might think that but he's actually a player.
What do you mean a player? Squash player?
Probably both. A squash player and a
Player.
player.
Oh, back to his age. He's 50 years old, Aaron. And he's playing probably his third or fourth SEA Games.
Probably has a lot of experience and loves enjoying his time there. Always smiling.
Yeah, always go, isn't it?
Always.
So we're back here for the third game. Sneha to serve.
I think Pongcare can make any imprint on this match.
Yeah, definitely should want to try to lengthen the rallies a little more, make less errors, hit more winners, keep the balls tight, give Sneha a better game. First two rallies are a little longer. Good pick up from Tudor. Another one from her, but it went down in the tin.
Gut wrenching two elbows there, forcing Pongcare to scramble on that shot. Nice deep length from Sneha. What's up with the Singapore players hitting those 3-wall bow snakes?
No idea, man. They are just rolling everywhere.
Definitely pancakes tonight,
Are we going to the pancake house tonight?
for sure.
With butter?
For sure.
Maybe some berries?
For sure.
Six one for the Singaporean warrior princess.
Isn't the warrior princess Noah Shabini?
But doesn't Sneha act like a warrior princess?
Yes, she is. Very much like a princess.
Aaron, be right back. My brother's here to commentate as well. He's the SEA Games bronze medalist for the singles event, and he's here, our guest speaker for tonight. Let's welcome him.
Chua Man Chin.
Hey, how's it going, mate?
It's going well, it's going well. We're having fun here at the commentary booth. So, how do you think this match is going?
Well, I think this match is rather straightforward. I mean, Sneha is leading by such a huge margin. She's really just playing so seriously every single point. She's every single shot has purpose in it, and she's just working the opponent so well, and the opponent's just making so many mistakes as well. So I believe it's a rather straightforward game, and it just finished 3-love.
I agree. Which country do you think has the better outfit?
Well, I think that's a tough one. Like, honestly speaking, I would say it'll be a rather close one between Singapore and Philippines. And yeah, it's for this whole SEA Games, like it's centered between Singapore and Philippines. Like every single individual match is between Singapore and Philippines. The crucial matches are for the team event as well. And even for the outfit, I feel like it's such a close battle. Like
Yeah, I agree. What about the Malaysian Tigers?
um,
Would you like your title as a
I-
tiger?
oh, I wouldn't say I really like it, but I mean, it's a country color, so I don't want to say anything bad about it. So.
Lovely tiger colors. And we see
So-
Sneha with 6 match balls to take Singapore with a 2-love lead. And possibly a win against Thailand.
So Aaron, I understand that you are really good friends with Sneha. So could you just run me through Sneha's daily routine, like how she actually prepares for matches? How does she prepare mentally, physically?
Sneha is such a serious squash player. You know, she starts preparing hours before from the night before a match. She sleeps early, wakes up early, goes for a hit twice a day before the match. And yeah, she eats well, make sure she takes her afternoon nap, and when she gets on court, she's on fire, you know. Her focus is always 100%. And there we go. Sneha with a 3-love win over Tudor, Pongcare. And now we're going to be going for the third tie. Samuel Kang versus Natakrit. Chivaswan, also known as A-pop culture.
We're back live at the 30th Southeast Asian Games squash event, mixed team round robin match between Singapore and Thailand. Singapore's Samuel Kang, also known as the Kanga Warrior, will be against Natakrit Jivasuwan, known as a pop culture.
So, what's your predictions on this, Mantong?
Hey, you're supposed to call me Koko, not Mantong, mate. So I think it'll be a tight first game, and then Samuel Kang will cruise the next two games when Natakrit will gets a little shaggy doodles. You know what shaggy doodles is?
No, it's not really. Could you explain a bit more on what it is?
As we've mentioned earlier, shag means tired in Singaporean language, and doodles, or in other words, noodles. If you combine them both, it's like shaggy noodles or shaggy doodles. So like probably describing the opponent as getting a little more fatigue, especially in their legs when it becomes like noodles, like jelly. Now you get what I mean?
Alright, I get what you mean.
So Manchin, how was your SEA Games debut, especially in the singles event?
Well, I'm pretty satisfied with how I did and especially proud of what I've achieved. Especially coming into the SEA Games, like really unconfident of getting the medal. So it's really huge relief being able to surpass the quarterfinal stage, especially against the Southeast Asian Cup champion Warmup, and eventually made it to the semis as well. And even though I didn't have a good showing in the semi-finals against Adin Draki of Malaysia, it was a good match experience. I definitely learned so much from him. And yeah, I'm looking forward to apply it in the team event that's coming up on Saturday.
So all the best to you and good luck for your team.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
So
So-
what about you? What are your predictions for this match?
So regarding my predictions, I would say it's a clear 3-love win by Samuel Kang. And I would say the individual set scores to be something around 11-3, 11-3, 11-3.
You really have high confidence in your teammate, right?
Yeah, I mean, Samuel has been a really confident, consistent player. He's been doing really well in the previous tournaments. Getting into the semi-finals of a professional tournament in Australia as well. And even though he didn't do that well in the recent Singapore Open, he has been really preparing well for these SEA Games, and I don't think that will affect him much. So
So as we see here, it's a 5-love lead for Singapore's Samuel Kang. And Natakrit just at the back end of this rally is trying to pick the balls, the high pressure pace by Samuel. And looks like he's getting nowhere.
well, yeah, but I think Natakrit is warming up. I mean, his style of play is it's usually a high pace of play. So I'm confident that he's coming back in. He will be able to get the game back from Samuel and hopefully try to get a few points before the game actually ends. He actually had quite a few good matches in the recent months, beating Agong from Indonesia in the Southeast Asian Cup, and that was like a 3-love victory as well. 3-2 victory, I'm sorry. So he may not be that easy an opponent after all, and it should definitely be quite a challenge for Samuel as well.
What do you think about Thailand's male players? They are all so big and buff and strong.
Yeah, that's what I noticed as well. I mean, coming to this tournament as the underdogs, I've been noticing that they've been training really hard, getting the gym a lot. They've just been working in and out so much, and I guess that's the reason why they're pretty big as well coming into this tournament, just because of their months of preparation, hard work, trying to do their best in this SEA Games, especially being the last SEA Games that has squashed in the next few years. Okay,
So Manchin is heading back to support the Singaporean team now, and Aaron will take over.
Thank you so much, mate.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. This is Aaron Liang from Team Singapore.
So it's 9-love now for Samuel Kam. Definitely something between them, right?
Yep, definitely something between them. And you think Samuel will be serving up bagels and coffee?
Maybe with a bit of maybe one piece of donut with a bit of sugar.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. So with a bit of salmon, smoked salmon. Yeah, sounds good. See Samuel taking no prisoners here.
Keeping the rallies long, keeping the balls tight and deep. Oh, and a rare chin from Samuel gives Natakrit sole point in the game.
No chance of getting that shot there. Samuel playing that nice toy drop shot.
If we look at the Thailand players' swing, do you realize that they are a bit stiff?
Yeah, that could possibly be attributed to their muscular figure. You know, what do you think?
Maybe. Like, big arms, big thighs. Probably because they have the Australian coach there, Terry Chitnam.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe more Australian style of hitting, of strokes. Especially on the straight drives where they have to cock their wrists.
yep. Well, they really look to be going for that upper body hypertrophy there.
Do you think Natakrit's getting exhausted?
Yeah, for sure. Playing Samuel myself, he's a real beast on court. You know, he has monstrous stamina. It's impossible to play Samuel without feeling tired.
That's why he's called the Kanga Warrior, isn't it?
No doubt, no doubt. You see, right back on court, no hesitation, quick 1 minute break, and back in.
What do you think his strategy will be this game for Natakrit?
He just probably wants to feel around the court a bit, try to drag on the rallies, get it nice and deep in preparation for tomorrow's match against Robert Garcia of Philippines.
Looks like Samuel's really in the zone this match.
Yeah, for sure. Even practicing all his low kills and finishing shots. Looking sharp.
Do you think Natakrit, aka Pop Pop, is struggling with the high pace?
For sure. He looks to be getting really exhausted just from that first game. Even though the scores weren't that, even though it wasn't that long of a game, you know.
Alright, we kick off the second game. Will we see a different strategy employed by the Thailand player from the land of smiles? Will he be smiling after this set? Or laughing?
He has a stroke.
Looks like he'll be smiling after all.
Oh yes, definitely after this point.
He drew first blood in the second set. And takes the lead at 1-love.
First time taking a lead in this match. Ooh, Samuel making a very rare error there.
And 2-love to Natakrit.
Good length from Samuel.
And we hear a rare cry by Natakrit. Ugh. Isn't that the sound he makes at the gym when he's lifting those bicep curls?
For sure, those bicep curls are probably bigger than my head, man. See both players being very conservative in style, not really going for any big winners. In contrast to how Timothy Leong was playing, both of them like to find the length and play simple drop shots and length. Samuel being the master of that game is definitely having the upper hand here.
Some really loud movements by the Thai player. Those heavy legs pounding the ground like a Shago Rhino. Long rally.
Definitely what Samuel loves and wants to keep going. Oh, another error there. Costly error.
What do you think about that drop shot there? Why do you think he made that error?
I think he wanted to kill the ball too eagerly, and yeah, probably got a bit too near the ball, misjudging that space and that essential space to play that nice tight drop. Yeah.
When you mean space, do you mean outer space?
Yeah. You gotta be flying those rockets.
Looks like he found his space. 3-all.
Punishing rally. Natakrit.
Absorbing. And a nice drop into the neck.
See lactic acid flying out of his nose there.
Really? I can't see anything. Struggling with his movement now. All the work has been done. Now Samuel has to put in his drop shots and his bows to make Natakrit a little more uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna see Sam trying to practice all his shots here today, getting all those winners in tight and nice, in preparation for tomorrow's match, where he will be interested in dragging those rallies and making Robert a bit more fatigued.
What do you think happened to Samuel's quarterfinals match against Philippines' Robert Garcia in the singles event?
I think Samuel made a bit more than normal uncharacteristic unforced errors there, and he was unable to drag on the rallies to favor him, and Robert was able to kill the ball whenever he wanted. The court really favored Robert for sure, and yeah, Samuel wasn't really on top of his game. Could be due to the fatigue from flag bearing, you think?
Yeah, just to mention, he was the Team Singapore flag bearer for these Southeast Asian Games, and it's a real honor for the squash team to be featured in the opening ceremony with Samuel as a flag bearer and Sherilyn Young as the Team Singapore thumbnail for the YouTube video.
Insta babe.
If you really want to take a look at how she looks, drop by her Instagram handle at Forever Young, Y-A-N-G.
Or if you want to just see her in real life, come support at the Manila Polo Club, and you'll be able to see her live in action.
And probably ask her out on a day. Oops, I forgot to mention that she has a boyfriend. Enough of those chitty chatty. Back to the game. Samuel leads 10-4.
6 game balls. He's gonna be looking to finish this fast, so he can rest up for tomorrow's match. In the other court, court 3, Philippines leading 1-love against Indonesia, for those who wonder. Raymond Bergonia of Philippines took out Agung Wilan of Indonesia 3-love, 9-9-5. You see there rather cold Mr. Patrick Theo. Definitely those air-conditioned units are at full force there. As you can see, Singapore's Insta-babe, Sharon Young, has not moved position for the last 2 hours. She's probably answering her countless number of DMs from that opening ceremony where she was featured. You see Lewis over there getting really excited, taking those photos.
So Thai physiotherapist giving Natakrit a bit of a massage.
What a
That's,
lucky guy.
Yeah,
Thai massage.
for those big guns. Samuel Kang right back on court. Putting in some drops. Some nicks. Ready to kick off the third set. Will we see a comeback from Thailand's A-pop culture? Straight away, A-pop culture putting a pop in the ball, killing that straight kill.
Oh, he's really fired up now. Must be that Thai massage.
Must be. Getting him relaxed and roaring to go.
Maybe too relaxed over there. Hitting those tins over there. Okay, really trying to go for the jugular there.
Yeah, he must be really fatigued from the first two sets. Not used to the high pace that Samuel Kang imposes on his opponents.
Definitely trying to go for some quick wins over there. But
Yeah.
not to his delight.
And the ball's really hot, so it's really hard to play winners over here. And Samuel Kang is really quick, explosive off the tee. And the sneaky trigger balls there. But Samuel Kang was quick enough to place in a quick counter drop into the neck.
So Mantong, how
What's
much
up?
do you think Samuel spends on his entire squash outfit and essentials?
Knowing him personally, he's a very thrifty person. He likes to use as little money as he can on his outfit, on his food, and he's more of like a guy who likes to save and grind rather than spend and look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you already have such natural good looks, why do you need like what they call those, like material outfit to be to look better?
Yeah, exactly. Instead of spending money, I think he makes money.
Yeah, just like on court, he invests, grinds hard, and then reap his rewards at the end of the last two sets.
Yeah.
do you think that person's character and personality can be shown on the court?
Exactly, that's exactly what I think. A person who is more like Samuel, you say, his personality matches his game style, where he really likes to invest in his rallies, work the opponent, drag it on. He's in for the long run, you know, and that's exactly how he lives by.
But it's a little different for Timothy Leong, don't you think?
Exactly, yeah. Timothy Leong is an easygoing guy, pretty relaxed, but on court he's Mr. Hulk.
Yeah, he's a little more flashy on court. Definitely, with his skills and his talent. It's a quick 7-2 lead for Samuel Kang.
Oh, playing a risky one there. Could have been a stroke. Oh, should have taken that stroke.
Natakrit is just really. I mean, it's so hard to pronounce their names, the Thai names. And a quick Aussie boss.
Whips in that Aussie boss. Nowhere to be seen.
A bit of a pushy again.
Pushy pushy. A little bit of intimacy. A little bit of
Spice and everything nice.
oh. Natakrit going for the junior shot.
The reverse bows. The most coveted shot by junior players. Natakrit is just absorbing.
Natakrit running from corner to corner, definitely feeling it in his legs and lungs. Extremely fatigued.
Will he smile as he goes out of the court?
100% yes.
He misses that one. Must be the lactic acid in his arms.
6 match balls for Singapore to take this win against Thailand. 3-love, and he does, Samuel Kang. And look at that smile from Natakrit.
He's enjoying the grind, mate. Just like as he does in the gym.
There you see Samuel Kang with a win, 3-love.
So Singapore wins this match against Thailand in the round robin of the mixed team event, putting them in the gold medal match against Philippines tomorrow at 5 p.m. Stay tuned. Do follow us at Chua Man Chong or at Aaron John, Aaron_John for more SEA Games daily updates. Thank you, and we are out.
7-3.
Biasa dulu, Sat. Man, kuya.
4-7.
7-4 na ng Indonesia.
Down
Santai dulu.